So yesterday, MrBeast pulled off an insane trivia game show livestream consisting of 20 multi-million sub YouTuber contestants, having $300,000 on the line for the winners to give away to their subscribers, and on top of the stream reaching over 1 million live viewers at one time. Needless to say, it was a success, and everybody involved were really satisfied with the results of the live stream. Except for the viewers, because a couple of the contestants in the tournament were actually grouped together, such as Matt Pat and his spouse, and the D'Amelio siblings working together alongside their mother and father. Of course, because of that, the D'Amelio family ended up winning, although some would argue that it's a coincidence, considering the questions are pretty random, and the groups of people still had to end up giving one answer, not four. A lot of people didn't see it that way, and they vocalized that very heavily on Twitter, whether it be in the replies to MrBeast, Charli, D'Amelio, or even YouTube themselves. One of the most vocal people on Twitter was Frank Ocean, who said, "MrBeast, it says Charli plus Dixie, not Charli, Dixie, Mommy, and Daddy." And before anyone says that it was fair, it really wasn't. Their parents were telling them the answers too. It was literally 4v1 a lot of the time. And before anyone says I'm mad my favorite didn't win, I didn't have a favorite. I didn't mind who was gonna win. If Dixie won on her own, I would have been happy for her, but she had her parents there too, and the flyer said Dixie plus Charli, so it really is unfair. And also, why bring in people outside of the US if you're going to have majority of the questions about the US? He then ends off the Twitter chain by saying this: "I also get the money is for the fans, but," quote tweeting a reply from Adrian that says, "But they didn't win the right way. It doesn't matter if it's for the fans or not. Even though it's a friendly competition, people want to see it be decided in a fair way, instead of having an entire family that wasn't supposed to be there come in and win." Lily says, "Kinda unfair if you ask me. The board said it was only Dixie and Charli, not the entire family. Bye." At the people who are spreading false info about her fan base because of this tweet, and saying that it is fair. How come my tweet got 200 plus likes and your reply didn't? Just scroll please, be better than that, come on. Veer says, "I like Charli and Dixie, but the unfairness of them having to 4 is pissing me off." Scrambled Cheese says, "I know I did not just watch 3 hours of MrBeast just for Dixie to win." Poggerman says, "Yay, Dixie won, totally didn't cheat. Yeah, I love Dixie, yay, they totally didn't have 4 people." Mantis Mangler says, "This is how I feel since Dixie D'Amelio won."
Why? 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 Why, oh God fucking...
Kaylee says, "It only said Charli and Dixie the whole family came." Ultramassive Weeb says, "Don't let Dixie winning make you forget that KSI was beating his dick when MrBeast showed everyone's cameras." Alyssa says, "I think it was pretty unfair that a family of 4 got to go against individuals in pairs until the end. However, they made it clear that Dixie was carrying anyway, and she's clearly very smart, and the YouTube chat discrediting her and saying she didn't deserve the win is kinda fucked up." Jenna says, "Listen, with things like this, so many locals are involved and can be so negative. It doesn't matter who won, there would be so much shit. If Dream won, it'd be rigged. If Dixie winning, it's cause she was with family. Like any of the others, they'd find something to insult." Keemstar tweets out a Twitter video captioned, "Charli and Dixie D'Amelio cheated."
The D'Amelio family cheated. They've cheated way more than just MrBeast's event. Oh, I got some secret information that's coming out on Drama Alert tomorrow.
Wait, the D'Amelios cheated in something other than the MrBeast event? Oh boy, I can't wait to watch this new Drama Alert. Let's check out what he said.
What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. MrBeast had a trivia event yesterday, and Charli and Dixie D'Amelio cheated. They cheated. We got the proof. We're going to show you all of it. Okay, I'm just going to shut up about that because you really want to know about the D'Amelios cheating. But first, we have other TikTok news. Back on October 8th.
Okay. Keemstar teases the info a lot throughout this video, but towards the end, he actually reveals it. Here's what he says.
Here are the clips of them cheating during the event. Notice this one clip as they look off to the side for answers, or the dad's helping. Watch.
I see him grabbing a board. We'll do geography. Here, step aside real quick. So, what state is this?
What state is this?
I love how he said it where we could hear it. We're not saying that's the answer, but he did say it. All right, let's see. North Carolina, what was your answer? It was Kentucky. So what year did McDonald's sell its first Big Mac? Closest wins. What year did McDonald's sell their first Big Mac?
Oh, get out of there.
Mr. Emilio shot down the first answer. If you don't know the answer, use strategy. It's closest wins. Strategically try to get close. All right, the countdown has started. Yes, just write a year. What year? All right, let's see it. 1965, 1952. The answer is 1967.
Charli, Dixie, Mommy, Daddy, cheater, 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 pumpkin eater. And now for our final story.
Wow, Keem. Great new secret info about the D'Amelios cheating in something other than the MrBeast challenge. Okay. What the fuck was that? What a fucking waste of time. Anyways, going back to yesterday's tweets, Keemstar also says, Charli, Dixie, D'Amelio family. Siri, what's the answer so we can give it to our kids to make them seem smart since they are high school dropouts? Showing a screenshot of the D'Amelio family holding their phones during the competition. Keemstar then reposts that tweet alongside a screenshot of Dixie D'Amelio saying, throwback to my graduation this year, and says, did her parents do her homework too? As the criticism started mounting, MrBeast decided to address it on his Twitter when he said, I see some people mad that I let multiple people compete on a single team in the trivia tournament. Honestly, the tournament was just for fun, and I'd appreciate if you were to get mad at anyone, get mad at me. It was my decision, lol. Dream2 responds to him by saying, I had no problem with it. People would have complained no matter what. MrBeast then responds with a heart. Not Dunlegy responds to MrBeast by saying 4v1, to which June responds, mad that a girl won? Dunlegy responds, not even mad, but what is a 12-year-old Charli fan gonna do with 300k? June responds, baby. They are not giving that much money to one person. And you do realize they are giving it to people in need, right? A Max responds to MrBeast by saying, don't care, was rigged as fuck. I Am Tech Enthusiast responds, I uploaded a video showing proof they cheated. Dream Was in Stock responds, do y'all not have a life? Well, I know I personally don't, just reading tweets all day, so let's check out the video that I Am Tech Enthusiast posted and see if it has any merit.
Okay. All right, there we go. Wow. This is it. Dixie versus Have There Been.
How many?
She looked away, and if the proof is not enough, it was a 4v1, and how's that fair? Great video, great proof. If the proof is not enough, it was a 4v1. Okay, thanks for the insight, dude. Getting back to the tweets, Coffee Maestro responds to MrBeast by saying, I mean, it was kind of unfair where there were 4v1, and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, the money was going towards the fans, so it doesn't matter, I guess. Tech Enthusiast posts his video yet again, and then Jaden responds to him by saying, y'all stop, it's just a game, don't take it personal. Vicky responds to MrBeast by saying, emphasis on the just for fun. Y'all are taking it too seriously. Connor Eats Pants responds to MrBeast by saying, no MrBeast, it's my fault. Blame me. Quobocop, one of the creators who faced the D'Amelio family in the tournament, says, I had no problem with it. I mean, we all know it would have been too easy for me if it was only 1v1. You had to make it fair for the others somehow. Carl says, don't be mad at Jimmy. He spent a lot of time and effort on this, and it turned out really good in my opinion. Stop being toxic if you are. It's just Seist says, no one will be mad at you. It's not your fault, it's Dixie and Charli's fault. They were supposed to have two people, them, but they added their mom and dad. It was cheating. Pac the Maniac responds to her by saying, I think MrBeast wanted it to be Charli and Dixie, but they brought their parents on and MrBeast is too nice to ask their parents to leave. So people should start blaming Charli and Dixie, not MrBeast. Bella responds to MrBeast by saying, Sir, you gave a child 300k, who already has money. I'm pretty sure all the contestants in that competition already had over 300k. But moving on to the tweet that encapsulates my thoughts the most on this, which is from Rachel, who says, people are really mad, bruh. I thought they were joking, laughing my ass off. Shania responds to MrBeast by saying, and it's not like Dixie's family is pocketing that money either. That money is going straight out to the fans anyways. People are ridiculous. Pongo responds, and you don't think DL Minios will gain ad revenue and subscribers from the win? There is actual value in winning. not just the prize money. I'm Luigi Fin response to MrBeast by saying, I don't get why people are mad, it was fun to watch. I get though when I was watching live, it's 1v4, and you were asking US questions to people from other countries. Obviously still very good entertainment nonetheless. Thank you for it. Hatta CX responds to him by saying, Hey Dutch guy, I'm asking a very American question. Hope you don't lose to 4 American people. Grand Optimist 12 responds to MrBeast by posting a big theory on why the DLMelios could have cheated, and they caption it by saying, I've seen a few people point out some things besides having 2 extra players. I'm not sure if this is true, but I've been seeing this. I think a lot of people were sad because you put so much effort into this, and the other people could have had a chance to give back to their fans. The post reads, During the early rounds, both parents can be seen looking to the right of the camera, and then they immediately write a correct answer. For example, in rounds versus MatPat, you can visually see parents looking off to the side, and on the how many countries question, they write down 203, the answer is 195. They left just enough wiggle room for it to look like a legitimate guess, while making it extremely close to the actual answer. They also did this against Yes Theory. An answer was a random year, and they were off by 2 years. You can check the VOD. On every question that mattered, a member of the family looks to the right, and they answer correctly. Also, their audio cut in and out. It's possible they audibly received answers as well, like digits to pi. In addition, after they won, both parents were talking to someone off screen. Hella sus. Okay, yes, maybe the DLMelios had some guesses very close to the specific answer, but the guy who is set as the profile picture to most of the people criticizing the DLMelios also got the exact number of human bones in the body correct, while audibly saying that it was a random guess.
George got it.
George got it.
George got the point.
Is that it?
God, I do not know anything.
Did I get it right?
Yeah, you got it right. So you got 1 point. We're doing best of 3. Best of 3. I love even George surprised he got it right.
So if that was a coincidence, couldn't you lend the same logic to the DLMelios? Anyways, the fans have spoken, and that's what people think about the DLMelios in the competition. But let's take a quick look at what the actual contestants who were affected have to say about this. ZHC, the person who faced Dixie D'Amelio in the finals and ended up losing, giving the DLMelios the win, says, We all had fun, with 2 heart emojis, to which MrBeast responds with another 2 heart emojis. He also tweets out, Congrats to Dixie, Charli, Mark, and Heidi D'Amelio. Thank you everyone for cheering me on, and thank you to MrBeast for hosting. Mark responds, Thank you Zach, we had fun and thankful to have been a part of it. Thank you MrBeast. MrBeast then followed up his tweet addressing this by saying, The criticism is noted, and I'll definitely keep all the teams the same size next time. 100% my bad. So it seems that despite none of the contestants minding, MrBeast has decided to take on the criticism and change it up for the next time. Anyways, that's about it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to subscribe with notifications on. A huge portion of you aren't subscribed yet, so if you could just press that subscribe button, it would help me out immensely. And if you've already done that, be sure to check out my Twitch channel as well, as I frequently talk about drama over there. Thank you so much to my channel members for supporting the channel, in particular, the Dank Memes Play, Turtle, and A Zorich for $30 a month, and Boar for $50 a month. This helps me out immensely. I appreciate it a lot. And with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in another video.